Once upon a time, in a lush green corner of the world, there was a lively pond that sparkled under the warm sun. This pond was home to a frog named Freddy. Freddy had the most joyous spirit and a love for making the biggest splashes with his incredible cannonballs. Every day, Freddy would climb to the highest rock and leap off with a bellowing, and he tucked his legs in and made the grandest splash. The water would shoot up like fireworks, and Freddy would emerge with a triumphant grin. However, not everyone at the pond was happy with Freddy's splashing. The ducks, who liked to bob for apples peacefully, were often drenched by Freddy's waves. The fish, who enjoyed gliding calmly, were tossed around like ships in a storm. And the tiny pond insects had to cling to lily pads for dear life every time Freddy decided to jump. The pond folk grew grumpy and would often scold Freddy. "Your splashes are too much, Freddy. Please stop." This made Freddy very upset. He didn't understand why they couldn't see the fun in his splashes. One quiet evening, as Freddy was sat alone on his rock, he had an idea. If his splashing was too much for the pond folk, maybe he needed a place where he could splash all he wanted without upsetting anyone. So with a determined heart and strong legs, Freddy dug a little pond right next to the big one, just for himself and any other frog who wanted to learn how to make the biggest, splashiest cannonballs. It didn't take long for the other, younger frogs to hop over to Freddy's pond. They watched in awe as Freddy taught them how to leap high and splash great. Their laughter and cheers filled the air. The pond folk, now in their calm and serene pond, noticed the joy from Freddy's pond. Curiosity got the better of them, and one by one, they went to see what all the fuss was about. To their surprise, they saw Freddy and the young frogs having the time of their lives, and the splashing didn't bother them at all, now that it wasn't disrupting their peace. The ducks, fish, and insects were delighted. They cheered on Freddy and his cannonball class, happy to have their tranquil pond and still enjoy the splashy fun from a happy distance. And so, dear listener, Freddy learned that sometimes, if people are grumpy with you, it might just be worth thinking about how you can make things better for everyone. By creating his own pond, Freddy found a way to keep doing what he loved without upsetting his friends. Good night, little dreamer. May you find gentle ways to turn frowns into smiles, just like Freddy did. Remember, sometimes a little change can make a big difference for you and those around you. As you drift off to sleep, imagine the soft ripples of a calm pond, and know that even the biggest splashes start with a single drop. sleep well until the sun beckons you to wake for a new day of fun and friendship.